Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Deathloop, where today we're probably going to have a fairly unproductive morning. I don't think there's anything like critically important for us to do. We still don't actually know how to mess with the fireworks in Carl's Bay, but we do know that they're there. And I reckon we can work that out sort of like on the night, right? When we actually do the loop, we can figure that one out. I think I want to go back to the complex. I want to get down into the power station again and maybe look for some more of the Horizon door codes. Or Juliana doesn't want us in there, right? Which means I really want to go in there. So what do we want to bring with us? We do not need an anti-Juliana weapon here. She can't occur because there's no player Julianas at the very least, because there is no visionary on this map at this time. So, honestly, this might be the loadout. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. And then we probably don't need this. It's not as valuable as, say, like Master Hacker and Extended Signal even. Like, I'm just not that afraid of the Eternalists. This'll make our lives a little bit easier. So yeah, move faster, jump higher, and then throw their devices on the ground. And then we should probably put some weapon trinkets in our weapons. Let's put that in here. We'll move this to this weapon. I can't. Okay, I have to press a different button to do it. There we go. I'm going to put the purple one in the shotgun. A copy of Speedloader in this, probably a pretty good idea. I reload it compulsively. And greatly increased accuracy is probably a good fit, because the rapier probably doesn't need that, and the shotgun, we won't really be using it. No way that benefits from that, so. All right, you... Sorry, that's the wrong button. You, I definitely want greater effective range. Honestly, I'm going to take this copy of Speedloader too. This thing reloads incredibly slowly. What if there were even more bullets in it? Maybe this is not a good combination with Speedloader. Because with Big Box, there's a chance that this thing's going to be able to simultaneously load every shotgun shell that we have. So what would I do with it instead? I kind of don't... I don't know if I want Hipster. Like, the bullets kind of going all over the places. Yeah, all right. Here's what we'll do. We'll replace Speedloader with Big Box. And we will move that Speedloader over to this thing, which has to be reloaded every time we fire it. It's obviously pretty significant there. Zoom faster. Seems good. And then the rest of these I don't really think have any relevance to this weapon, frankly. Yeah, okay. Let's do it like that. And which trinkets am I on? Ether is fine, I suppose. We're not going to need Havoc. Nexus is... This is probably right. This is probably right. Okay. Let's do it. You know, it strikes me, I don't know if Ether will protect us from security devices, because I don't know how they work. Are they, like... Are their scanners infrared, or... Because, like, you know, in the real world, you probably wouldn't want that to be visual detection. That's a much more complicated problem to solve. I don't know. So yeah, turn on the power. Okay, so there's a thing we didn't finish with turning on the power in addition to me wanting to figure out how more of this stuff works. And I'm going to not blow up any of the generators. Oh, also, sure, the wake up challenge. What are the odds that it's going to give me anything I care about at all, right? I can't imagine. Because, like, there's just not that many kinds of things in this game that we could receive. I suppose, oh, not only have we received a crash while loading for the first time in a very long time, it's a different crash than before. So, all right, I'll be right back.
You didn't believe what Igor said about his research?
The vast benefits for all humanity? He's not benefiting anyone out in this place.
But what if you're wrong, and you destroyed the greatest discovery in history?
History's overrated.
So yeah, loading while not recording, again, solved the problem. Listen, my computer's haunted, and I paid extra for it because it's haunted. I wanted a haunted one, but, you know, sometimes there are downsides.
Not good. I see the traitor!
Do you, though? Ooh, I really, really love that rechamber speed. That was just terrible shooting on my part.
Listen up, Eternalists. This is your visionary Igor Serling with an important announcement. Stay your asses away from my area of the complex. Pivotal experiments in progress, and I will provide interruption. Do not enter.
Alright, this should be pretty straightforward, I would think. I'm hearing something from up here. Probably just a residuum item, but we should grab that. Mr. S, I hear you've been chasing shadows all over Blackreef lately. Now that might sound dismissive, but shadows happen to be something I'm interested in about now. You don't want to know the icky-sicky details, but I need a place to put things that need putting away. Not everybody wants to stay for the big show, and I'm of a mind to respect that wish. But if I stick them in the ocean, there's a non-zippo chance they'll wash up on first day and spoil the view. You know any place that's discreet and damp I could use? I'm no outdoorsman, so could be there's a spot on this rock that'd do. Help a buddy out, and I'll talk to my best gal about getting you that boomstick you like. Huh. With so many incredible passions, how do I organize my time? Carefully, via an efficient and highly personalized system of urgency. Given my unbelievable success, what is my greatest regret? Life is a learning process, and failure is a natural part of that. Again, Wenji, I'm like 70% on Wenji's side, frankly. When did I realize I possess a vision greater than the rest of humanity? If my vision is greater than the rest of humanity's, it's only because humanity limits its own. What book, song, or play most speaks to my spirit? I've always been fond of the Fifth Piano Concerto by Maura Kessler. What did I know I had to bring with me to Blackreef? Extensive equipment and equal curiosity. As one of the world's greatest living geniuses, do I enjoy finally having a spotlight shining on my work? I hadn't given it any thought. I suggest you don't either. Again, she's kind of just like, I get it. You know, in sort of an abstract sense. Is Igor out here sniping at people? What the hell? Who's firing a gun right now, and for what reason? Would love to not reveal myself here. That was definitely a gunshot, right? And like a pretty big one. Igor is not supposed to be on this map at this time. Could just be a random Eternalist shooting at nothing, I suppose. Alright, so what are the rules with this thing? Okay, if I fire, I pop out immediately, and it looks like it sets my power to the next lowest full bar level. They came to this island for the express purpose of just being horrible assholes to each other all the time, and you know, it's really working. Wow, how far? Okay, it looks like we were at about the maximum. That increased hacking range is really impressive. Got there eventually. Yeah, the purple level faster reload thing is actually very significant. So hold on. I want to get into the room above this real quick because we know that one of Charlie's go fast packages is up there, and I'm just curious. Just kind of curious what the deal is with that.
Well, you tried. Yes, but it is a timed challenge. Decidedly out of fashion these days, I'm aware. But I'm Charlie fucking Montague. I break all the rules.
So you got to go fast. Like it is a real race. All right. Well, again, I suspect I don't care. So it's all good. Okay. Did we? Yeah, I guess all of this stuff is the same. Yeah, it's the same piece of information.
Already got full ammo.
So it doesn't really seem like the Horizon door in this district does anything at all. I don't think we care about that even a little bit. But let's try to be more cautious in here this time and not blow up any generators, and then have a real figure. Because clearly there is some important stuff going down here that I have not gotten down to the bottom of.
You didn't pay for this bread because I'm sure shit.
So, okay, this is an indication of where all the doors are. I think at this point we have actually seen them all. Oh, you know what? The lead we have marked about 2 generators. It probably will be marked finished when we actually do open all of these. It's just a matter of figuring out what the appropriate numbers are. I wonder if they each have like a code next to them, maybe, or like near them in the world. I don't know. Let's go clear this place out as best we can.
I hit the switch, but nothing happened.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it on again?
Yes, I read the fucking manual.
Wait a second. Where's the battery?
I need a battery for a generator?
You haven't read the fucking manual.
A power generator that needs power to generate. Unbelievable.
And I know we certainly had no power or no problem taking the loud route down here last time,
Definitely not an accident.
but it just feels to me like we should probably limit the amount of gunfire that occurs around the generators, right? That seems reasonable to me. Trying really hard not to shoot you while you're hiding behind a generator. Okay. I think we're all clear on this room then. Was it something on that platform that's... I must have missed. Something is making a noise here and it's driving me crazy. Maybe not. Okay. Well, we're gonna need this for sure. It is not very full, though. That really convenient charging station is right down here, though, right? Yeah, excellent. So let's just make sure these are all loaded up.
Current capacity 100 power units.
100 abstract units. Ah, this is it. The audio engine does not... I don't feel like I have an easy time telling whether things are above or below us. Horizontal is easy enough to figure out, but vertical is tough. Alright, did we actually read everything in here? There's actually remarkably little in the way of, like, important training paperwork for all of these very complicated devices. Okay. Must not detonate things. So we're just gonna have to never go near that side of that generator, because if there is a way to disable proximity explosives without explosiving them, I do not know what it is. These we can work with. I'm gonna just turn it off for now, even though I know there is a person over there. I don't want there to be any gunfire that is not completely controlled by me. Okay, we're gonna have to go around, maybe? Go over the generator? There was a person over here last time, right? Oh, hey, trinket. Pretty clever place to put it, on account of nobody ever looks up. Okay, there we go. Better. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's nobody over here. Could have sworn there was last time, though. So where did I get the batteries? Oh, right. Let's just go ahead and pull this battery for the proxy mine one so that we can get it dealt with and we don't have to worry about it again. Right, the controls are on the side that's covered in mines. Yeah, okay, that just doesn't look... That's not interactable. Never mind. This one, though. This one I can do. Access is only the first step. We're going to need to get these generators tuned up and turned on. You've only got a few hours in which to do it. Leave the systems in the flooded storage area alone for now. Actually, given their potential for catastrophic failure, set up some security measures to discourage any bright ideas. And don't forget that without batteries, the turrets are just glorified paperweights. We'll assess those generators on subsequent loops. So maybe we shouldn't mess with these? catastrophic failure, etc. Alright, I'm going to take this battery somewhere else. If we get the rest of the generators running and we still have extra batteries around, we'll consider it. Well, she's having fun. So this one seems extremely loyal to Wenji. I bet the field nullifiers have batteries in them too, right? Alright, it looks like she's alone in here. Surprised they didn't hear that, honestly. Nothing of import, no list of Horizon door codes or anything. That is a real shame. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what makes more sense. For there to be... For the codes to be here, or for the codes to be scattered near the doors? So the, oh. Somehow that person never noticed any of the things that are happening around here. Even when all the trinkets fell on them. Wild. So if I'm remembering this correctly, we don't actually need like a whole bunch of different batteries, right? We just have to prime the generator with the battery, like... The word prime being used in that note reminded me. I gotta say, I do not love the amount that, the amount of sparking that's going on when these things are... It seems bad. I'm not an electrical engineer or anything. But it seems like you don't want it to be that way. There are no other doors up here. I feel like we saw more generators last time, though. Weren't there 8 in total? The way I remembered it is that there were enough to open all the Horizon doors simultaneously, if only one had the codes. But maybe that is not the case. Okay, no secret loop. the running animation with the battery is very goofy. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely not getting any more power flow stuff up here. Well, I guess let's go turn on... We'll try to turn on those two. Yeah, I guess I must be misremembering. Alright, 6 generators. Six is still good. Alright. What do you reckon? Can we... How does a proximity explosive work? This is just gonna kill me. This is not worth the trouble. Yeah, there's no way we need that 6th point of power badly enough for that to be worth doing, right? Okay, so the only way back up is through here. And I guess let's have a look at the objectives list. I don't generally... I don't generally like to let the game do my thinking for me, but also, it does seem like in some places this game is not really designed to give you all the information. It just gives Colt the information, and you have to trust the log. So, that's the wrong button. Okay. So this is a visionary lead, is it? Wait, are you sure? So, okay, that's the Igor thing. We know about that. Yeah, we know Charlie's going for Fia's place. We got to go to Fia's place. That's what we're doing in the next time period for sure. What is that noise? Oh, I guess we're in a... Right, there's people right through that door. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. So I don't know why it seems like we need to... Why the game thinks we need to search Wenji's quarters. I feel like we got the Wenji situation figured out, and we have to come down to the complex at some point, no matter what, to silence Igor's listening device to get him to go to the other place at night. But okay, fine. Crash Alexis's party. Everyone's in a mask. Which wolf is the big bad? I need clues to identify Alexis. No, I don't. The thing I did last time worked fine. Tidevarv Station. Search... Tidevarv? Is that the name of this area here? Okay, so there's something the game wanted me to find about Juliana in this thing that I did not find, I guess. Where occurs the word Tidevarv such that I know that that refers to the Horizon area on this map?
Directed to the complex. Powering down.
Funny, baby. Long as I'm here.
I guess it refers to, in fact, the one in Uptown. So how do I get this open though? Need some kind of code that I do not know. Is there a button that I press to confirm the code, or... Huh. Well, I mean, if not, if it just opens whenever you hit the right numbers, that means this is like extremely brute forceable, right? This is actually like... I know it's a lot of combinations, but you actually could flip through them really quickly. I may...
I'm feeling just fine.
Let's take a quick look inside inside this Horizon station and see if there's anything we missed, and then I may pause the recording and just flick through. Okay, no, this is Tidevarv station. It sure does look like that objective marker's over the thing in Updom though, doesn't it? And I mean, that makes sense. It makes sense that she would care about Updom, because
So I'm
clearly
really the only one saying these. How'd I get so lucky? Why me? Why do I get these messages from wherever or whenever?
So yeah, here's this wolf thing again, the motherland. Yeah, I must have missed a document or something that the game considers critical to this plot. It did seem like this area concluded without telling us like what the point of the story it was giving us was, but my assumption at the time was that it was just going to be concluded elsewhere, right? That we were getting a piece of information and that we would need to hit the we'd need to hit all of the Horizon labs to get the rest of it. Oh yeah, I don't think I care about that. To Lieutenant Natalie Sobel, Second Science Officer from Major Raznik, Chief Security Officer. Given the loss of our experimental assets, the captain included, during the anomaly incident, Head Science Officer Piszczek has been relieved of her duties. They now fall to you. These responsibilities require you to be entrusted with multiple passkeys, including the one for the generator station's primary power governor. The required documentation is in the Horizon Archival Office near the gate in Updom. It will be shelved in bookcase 1 in the restricted documents storage. Be prepared to show proof of identification. The military has put significant faith in your abilities and trust in your discretion, Dr. Sobel. Okay. Require you to be entrusted with multiple passkeys, including one for the generator station's primary power governor. We got to get into the Updom office
Primary
to
power
figure that
governor.
out. Okay.
Sounds like that could really ruin Juliana's day. Let's go show some identification.
So this is just spite. Colt spitefully wanting to turn the radio off on Juliana because, like, screw her. I can get behind that. I can see why a man may feel that way. All right, let's play this audio log over here as well.
Dark to plan power supply B to bus B off. Power supply B to bus B off, check. Power supply B XR off, commit lockout on. Power supply B XR off, commit lockout on, check. Power supply to X5 hangar door on.
Lieutenant, will you just turn everything off or on and let's go?
Affirmative, Chief. Captain Vaughn, we're skipping ahead to the launch. What was that, Control? Yasen station tracking confirmed. It's your count.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7. That's your cue to hit the button. No, that one.
Ignition sequence start. We're going now? Okay, strapping in.
For the motherland, Captain. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Why isn't he taking off?
Might have an issue, Chief.
Really? Well, I have an issue with your incompetence. I have to start the count again.
We have launch. Roger. Let's go.
I didn't authorize this.
I flew that rocket. That explains so much.
Does it? I feel like it creates a lot of questions. New questions. And you know, that's important too. Don't get me wrong. Well, that's just sloppy shooting. Oh, he moved. This is why we just go for center mass. It gets the job done. Okay, so the good news is that is story stuff that I did not see. The bad news is there was not a passcode in that. So is there one in here somewhere? No. Certainly wasn't one on this paper. I mean, they could have made it really not brute forcible, right? They elected not to, so there's probably just some piece of paper that we have like walked right past that I have missed, because I seem to be doing that a lot this game. But also, you know, also we have a solution that will work, so I'm just gonna do it. You all are definitely not supposed to be down here. That's interesting, though, that they come to investigate if they notice the door is open. Yeah, come and do it. I hope it was everything you dreamed it would be. He did hit me, you know? You gotta give him that. So, can I...
Complex disconnected. Increasing power.
Yeah,
Capacity
cool.
500 power units.
So we can open up 2 of the other areas. I mean, we definitely want to open up Uptown. Of the others, I guess I don't know which one I think would be more useful to open. Might as well just pick one. All right. Here's where I pause the video and just flip through these while watching a YouTube video or something. So I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. I was expecting it to be 3 different codes, but I think it was when I hit 708, all 3 of them just popped open. So, I mean, that's good, right? That's useful. Let's just go ahead and fire all of these. Do we want...
Freestad's more fun with power.
Do we want to do the Freestad Rock opening, or do we want to see what's in? It's so hard to know what's going to matter. I guess I don't really feel the need to go back to Carl's Bay for anything right now. I could go try to sneak a battery into the thing with the yeah, all right, let's go see. Let us see if we can in fact power up the generator that has all of the mines next to it. Because it would be awfully cool to have all of these turned on and just go visit all of the areas one by one. Alright. And if this kills us, you know, whatever. We got extra lives. This is going to kill us, though. What do you reckon if I get on top of here? Ah, you can disarm them. Okay. It lands directly on the mine. Okay. Cool and excellent and great news, and I just threw that battery down right where I left it. Alright. So yeah, we'll set power to all of the other 3, and that'll be a thing we can do today. We can go visit all the other Horizon doors.
Power redirected to Carl's Bay. Powering
Carl's Bay.
Okay, let's go to Updom and see what's up. Dom. I don't really think there's anything else for us to do here. I guess we could, like, gather residuum, but, like, I don't have anything I even want to infuse. That said, yeah, I won't turn it down if it's on the way. I'm sure there's a way to actually find that code. I'm sure that's a real thing that actually exists. But they made it so brute forcible, it almost feels like that's the way you're supposed to do it. So I can't remember. Oh no, yeah, this is definitely a time where a visionary exists, right? This is the Charlie thing. So we might end up getting Juliana'd on this. I guess we'll see if it matters. Maybe we'll just successfully murder her, right? Definitely want to make sure I bring a Juliana appropriate loadout for this task, though. So, what does that look like? Honestly, it might just be this. I would trade out the Master Hacker for the survival stuff, though. Yeah, alright. I think that's fine. And do we want to infuse anything that we found? We already have a purple mechanical affinity. I guess we may as well infuse this, because, like, if we die here... Quick draw? Sure. Right, I can see that being useful. Potentially. Okay, let's go to Updom and see about these archives. And if we do get the opportunity to pop Charlie and take an upgrade to our shift slab, I certainly won't be upset about that. We also do need to go to Fristad Rock, though. This would be the time to search Fia's fortress, right? Yeah, we have more stuff we need to do here. Let's do this one. So Fia has the Havoc slab, which I guess is going to make her potentially pretty dangerous. We'll want to maybe take her out from a distance. And then we got to search the fortress. Yeah, this is probably the right move here. You know what? Just in case, I'm going to pause this real quick.
How long have I been here? Look, I know you know, so just hit me with it. No games.
17 years.
17 years. Okay.
The first time.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you actually escaped the island back in the 50s and then volunteered to come back with us.
Why the fuck would I do that?
You just couldn't stay away. You love this place.
Fuck!
I mean, we kind of knew that, right? That we had been here, and then that we got out, and then we came back. We got out and we were put into an asylum. And then we're broken out. Like, that's not actually new information. Alright. We do have a real Juliana, which is a concern. So... Okay. Poison gas clouds. Our Juliana is live already, I see.
Yeah, dead. Definitely not an accident.
Just gonna
Hello?
sneak around to someplace a little bit different. She shows herself, you know, we gotta...
Okay, I can do this. I can do this!
Sounds like we might need to fight an Eternalist or two here, though. Boy, if I'm this Juliana and I just saw me do the thing I just did, I don't follow, right? Following seems crazy. Following... She's behind us. No, she's shooting through the entrance and hitting the wall back there. The hell is she? It is actually not clear to me at all where she was. I'm gonna run around a little bit and give her the opportunity to show herself. Damn it. Well, we found her.
Someone there.
Obviously, my inclination is to not give her time to run off and heal. But I don't know that we did. I think we hit her once, maybe? Let's see if we can get a little, There she is. Well, I hit her a bunch. Definitely, for sure. I mean, if we die here, we don't lose anything of value, except like a little bit of time. I had to go back and reset the generators. I mean, she just went this way, right? There's not really a lot of other places for her to go here. Maybe not. She's using that gas 4-pounder, though. I like that. I think that's smart. For exactly the reason that she keeps killing us with it. So I think we did do a bunch of damage to her there, and she ran. She ran off to grab some health, which is a shame, because that means we're gonna fight this this last battle with her at that advantage again. 100% of my shotgun ammo. So this may come down to a matter of me getting a drop on her versus her getting the drop on me. In fact, it almost certainly will. But the other news is that she has almost certainly lost sight of us. She ran off to heal, and so she lost containment. So... what am I doing? What's my plan? What's my plan here? Okay, so that was the sound of a sniper rifle spinning up. There's a charge up rifle. So she knows where we are. She's not afraid to just bulldog. And she is presumably back at full resources now, so it should be possible for her to just ventilate us quite easily. So my hope is that that means... oh! Wonder if she fell off of something. I was gonna say my hope is that means she's just gonna come over here and fight me. And we could try to, like, lay an ambush. But I guess she She must have fallen or something, trying to do so. Well, I mean, it's not exactly the way I would have chosen for things to end, but I'll take it. Ow. She set traps on my body, right? Makes sense. Good smart thinking. So where do I figure she was? Because, you know, if what happened is, in fact, that she fell to her death trying to, like, jump over at us quick or something, obviously, it would be very cool if we could figure out where she did that so I could snatch upgrades off of her body. Huh. I don't feel like we're familiar with this area. And now we have to be really careful. I am actually on my last life here, so I have to not get into anything silly, and I have to not get broken by this visionary, which is the thing that absolutely could happen, especially with her being the Havoc visionary, right? This body doesn't even have anything. Just want to get it back to get it out of there, so that we don't have this glowing thing around. I gotta say, I feel like this Juliana was on top of things. She was, she had the areas figured out. She knew exactly where to lay down the traps. I think she was definitely going to beat us. That's where I reckon this was going. Until she suddenly, unaccountably died. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. She was trying to be tricky somehow. The shift upgrade airborne. Oh, that's actually excellent. Yeah, that's Emily's thing does that in we have this already. Can I get her body from here? I mean, if not, whatever, we'll do without. It seems like maybe this was an intentional death, though. I can't imagine what she was trying to do. Maybe she was trying to jump and shift over to there, but probably not, right? Maybe she was just, trying to remove herself. She wanted to quit out of the game, or she was trying to spitefully deny me resources or something. I mean, whatever. We'll be fine on residuum. We have enough to infuse this upgrade. And I'm overjoyed about it, actually. It's a really, really good upgrade. Hi! Where'd you come from? Okay, anyway. Let's get back to the thing we were doing. The thing that we came here for. So we're just going to look around, carefully examine some things, exterminate a whole lot of Eternalists, and then we'll get down to the actual hard business here. Non-lethal. There's another one up there. We saw a second marker. Also, let's not get too complicated, because, like, I talk like fighting Eternalists is not a big deal and it's always going to work out for us. But we have been killed by Eternalists in combat before. It does happen. And I'm pretty loaded, and I brought a whole extra health bar. And some damage reduction. And some very real weapons. But also, we're starting to fight some people who have some real toys as well. Alright. I do love this thing. Okay. So yeah, it seems like every once in a while we just run into an Eternalist who is outkitted the same way that a Visionary would be. Like a real actual weapon and the same sort of assortment of trinkets and whatnot. This is that super trapped up area. Let me find some health. Yeah, I really am. I'm very curious what was going on in that Juliana's decision-making process. I grabbed it with both hands. That's how much I wanted it. It sounded like there was a residual mobile thing there. Well, we're probably going to run into Fia, right? Ah, here we go. Actually, that's not even enough bullets to fully load this thing.
Already got full ammo.
If we run into Fia and we manage to successfully bring her down, we will definitely end up with enough residuum to do whatever we want.
Nope, I'm good.
But even so, given that we have a slab upgrade on the line and everything here, I feel like we should be thorough. And I guess we have a bunch of trinkets that we can break. Okay, so we have a battery charge station here. Might be relevant. I kind of want to go through this middle area. Just clear out anybody else who might be in, like, the bar. We should probably go turn off the antenna as well before we potentially get into anything real. Just a hit. Just one, it says, over top of a toppled candy machine. Okay, apparently we had some sort of positive relationship with Fia at some point. I think the bar has more fizz pop. Maybe not. Maybe I took it all already? Yeah, shit. Alright, well. Lots of health. Lots of health to lose is lots of health to regain. Alright, given the dialogue, or dialogue. It's really more monologue. Given all the words over here, though, I'm assuming this is the way we go if we wanna check out Fia's place. Knock, knock. Alright, all, at the very least, residual. So I guess let's check out this horizon door before we go doing anything else. Sova Station. Huh. This station might be larger than the last one. Supplemental report from Sova Station to Bureau Desk 17. Subject Operations Officer. Since submitting our initial report on compromising factors in Subject Longshot's personal life, it has come to our attention that his paramour, Subject Scribe, is with child, conceived on the island. The pregnancy is in its earliest stages and not yet visually evident. Definitely heard a footstep. Alright. Not yet visually evident, though its veracity has been independently confirmed via the infirmary. There is no apparent impact on the viability of the pregnancy from exposure to the anomaly. I mean, it would be early to be able to tell that, right? By the subject's account, she did not inform Longshot of her state prior to his disappearance. Sova could not corroborate this independently. So we don't know who Scribe and Longshot are. However, I have some guesses. I have some feelings about who at least one of them might be. Anomaly has all but disappeared since the trial. No further discernible impact on local temporal state. Berezin finding it increasingly difficult to justify Horizon presence on Black Reef. Remote monitoring possible. Reassignment likely. So, 17 years, huh? Between the end of whatever was going on here, Colt getting out, and then Colt bringing the visionaries and them back for whatever reason. Increased reports of confusion and disorientation, lost time, confused memories, emotional instability, command seemingly unconcerned, trial schedule unchanged.
Hey, Zelensky. It's Lila. Figured I'd leave you this and skedaddle. Avoid a whole production. So, now you know. And listen, don't overly sweat the withdrawal. Odds were never in our favor. But with the ice flows and the navigational interference and the utter lack of logistical support, squeeze all you want, you're never fitting that tank on an icebreaker. Just take what you can and go. That's it, I guess. Stay warm. Goodbye.
Why does this feel...
Alright, buddy, calm down. Let me read it. Peter, Berezin's cleaning house. Berezin's cleaning house is how you would say that. I've been reassigned to the mainland, ostensibly for hiding the pregnancy of Colt's main squeeze. Yep. A car station's very own Lila Blake. Well. So congratulations on your promotion. The RAK is accessed by way of a multi-stage audio lock. That's senior officer speak for a whole mess of passwords, but audio passwords, it seems like. Yours is Wickerwork. The other passkey holders are Head Science Officer Pischtchek, or whoever replaces her, Field Marshal Berezin, and Captain Colt Vaughn, MIA since the experiment. But don't be nervous. The bird has a failsafe. It'll never leave its nest. Can't put more in writing. I'm sure you'll do fine. So... here, I'm assuming bird is a you know, a nuclear missile or a plane. There are an awful lot of schematics around for planes. Maybe the same plane over and over again. So in theory, 4 audio passwords, one of which we should already know on account of it's in my brain. And then these 2 could be the Carlsbay and the Updam. They could be in the Carlsbay and Updam Horizon things, potentially.
Blake. Lila Blake.
Yes.
Juliana Blake.
Yes, good work. Good work, Colt.
Come on, no! Fuck!
Yeah, I got feelings about it my own self, but let's focus on the mission. art. Quotation marks. Little judgmental.
Bet that's one of Fia's paint babies. Gross.
Well, that's a gross way to put it, certainly. Any response? Response now. Shit. Alright, new plan.
Someone there!
Again! Hide!
Trying not to shoot the computer equipment as much as possible. Just jam 20 more bullets in there right quick. You know, in the end, perhaps not the absolute best way to test if there were people looking. Is that a reactor, or what the hell is... Alright. Figure it out. That's an art.
Looks like Alexis. Well, unfortunately, it's not gonna help me. Better keep looking.
Does it look like Alexis?
Igor brought him here. Why isn't he fixing it?
I would love it if we could just, like, really reduce the number of people who are hanging out in this area. So far managed to avoid actually setting off any alarms or anything.
One down, 3 to go.
See, how do you know that this one matters, but the other ones, which looked extremely similar, don't? What was that hackable signal I had there? Oh, it's a noisemaker. Okay. Well, shit, if other people are painting stuff on the walls, that does complicate things slightly. There we go. Is this in reference to this seat from a car, or I guess the... I don't know. This seems important, though. Ah, it's stupid little metal block. Am I going to be able to get close enough to... Nope, I actually have to stay in range of them for the entirety of the thing. Got one. I might be able to do this. Hold on. Fastest hands in the West. Should really have turned off the lower one first. That was not smart. Okay, so I'm very interested in using this vent as a way to sneak deeper, but...
Shit, this isn't the right picture. Keep looking.
We should definitely have a more thorough look at the walls in this area now that it looks like we've sort of disabled all of the security. There's so many battery things everywhere. Here's the plan. Hey, look, it's the plan to the reactor. Do I want to disarm? What is... Okay. I mean, she's intending to detonate it. So, oops. Twitchy hands. Good things to have when you're thinking about disarming a reactor.
Sobel, I want that reactor dead and buried before Horizon withdraws from Black Reef. Coordinate with Zelensky and Bolvac to get it done. Deconstruct the lift machinery, seal the silo, close the containment doors. A device cannot fall into enemy hands. I trust you understand why.
I don't know what use these batteries might have around here, but I figure let's just go ahead and set them up and we can come back and get them if we need them.
On to the next one.
Okay, that one counts, and we know that. So, again, so many of the ones that we don't need look exactly like the ones that we do need, and maybe I'm just not remembering. My memory, though, of the descriptions of them in the aesthetic thing is that they were pretty abstract descriptions. Oh, okay, it just puts us out here. Alright, well, I mean, while we're here. Let me grab 3 bullets.
Looks like Alexis. Unfortunately, it's not gonna help me.
What do you think it means that Colt sees Alexis in all of them? Regardless of whether or not they look like Alexis. This is the same one.
Looks like Alexis. Unfortunately, it's not gonna help me. Better keep looking.
Let's try to make sure that I've looked at every surface around here. We definitely tagged that one already. Let's go have a look at that reactor room a little bit more closely. Huh. Well, none of this stuff is meaningful. 2115. Interesting. There's an ammo thingy in case we need ammo. Or thingies. I presume that it would be a good idea to deal with the reactor prior to potentially engaging Fia. Because, like, who knows what might happen? Definitely footsteps. Right, hold on. What did I actually get?
How far?
Never mind. One problem at a time. I'm just feeling like I don't actually know how to disable this thing, and it's probably important that I figure that out. This looks important.
Shit, this isn't the right picture. Keep looking.
Okay, I think the voices I'm hearing are coming from above us. She's in there somewhere, I think. Okay. And she's doing poetry. She's just reciting some poetry. Maybe this is an okay time for me to just take a quick look at the discovery about the reef here in Fristad Rock. I can use them. Okay, this is not. I guess I'll just find a button or something that says disarm reactor on it. Now see, this looks like Alexis. Having a sort of a similar concern, honestly.
You are not supposed to exist.
Well, I probably don't. If it makes you feel any better. Okay, an infinite health thing. Good to find. Maybe don't go loud. Consider. Just think about it for a second. Looks like that one might be important as well.
Looks like Alexis. Unfortunately, it's not gonna... Got it.
That's clearly the third pictogram. Obviously, everybody knows it. Okay, we've been in that room already. Were I to disable a reactor, how would I do such a thing? Where would the controls that would allow me to do that be? I mean, they're not going to be right on it, right? They're probably in that room above it. Because, like, it sure doesn't look to me like there are any buttons to press on that thing. I actually like a bunch of her art, honestly. Oh, that doesn't open. Shoot. I can't imagine getting that close to that. It's a good idea. I mean, obviously, for real, it wouldn't matter. I should already be very dead, but... Oh, that's... Yeah, don't go in there. That's a big fan. Damn it. Colt. Yeah, she's definitely in the room up there, and I think that's where we gotta go. I think she heard me running. All right.
Push his head out of our head.
Huh. I mean, she's allowed to poison herself. It's the end of the world island. But also the world will never end island, you know? All permanent signage is in place. Non-permanent signage has been made available. Masks have been distributed. Paint stores are accessible in every district. Okay.
Information overload.
So, I mean, she's got to actually activate the Havoc
How far?
for it to have any effect, right? If we sneak up on her and we just drop her before she can do so, then everything should be fine.
What if endless, limitless, and forever is for all time?
Okay, that sucks. I had a notification only very, very briefly.
Reaction is now in progress.
Shit.
We need to kill her to put a fucking off button on this thing.
Runaway loss of mass pilot.
Fuck.
Loss of mass 25%. Moderate risk of implosion.
Really? This is what you want to spend this time doing?
Hey, he killed you.
No, that's fair. Okay. How to turn off reactor? I don't actually know. I mean, the controls have got to be in here somewhere, right? All right, new plan. This isn't gonna work, right? Oh shit! That sucks so much. I died because fucking Shift Tab. That blows a huge amount. I was tabbing over to become invisible. Well, that really sucks. We don't get to keep that cool shift upgrade because the game... Did we get all the pictures? No, we didn't. We missed one. All right, well... That's really rough, because that feels like I didn't screw up there. Steam did. Like it wasn't even a mistake in the game. It was a different program on my computer jumping in and going, hey, I'm sure that whatever I want to do is more important than whatever you're trying to do right now. Phooey. All right. That's where we're going to end it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to the complex. I'm going to go fire up the power and open up all the horizon doors. And then when you come back next time, we will be starting in the afternoon with all the power distributed, and we'll see if we can't maybe do a slightly better job of cleaning this all up. And we'll see you then.